Hey everyone, it's Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to The 100 as it makes its return. I think episodes like 11 to 16 was originally going to be the final stretch for this season, but what with a certain event going on in the world, I think the CW decided to stretch things out a bit because other productions are going to be disrupted. So, like, for example, The Flash, under normal circumstances, that would come back in October and I'd be preparing myself for the 7th season, but because of said event going on in the world, it's probably going to come back in January, February, potentially, of next year, depending if production gets halted. So, yeah. But we are back with episode 13, and I'm excited to jump into this episode because it's time to get the popcorn out. We have Cadigan, Bellamy, and Clark. They have arrived on Sanctum, and for Bellamy and Clark, it's been a long time, to the point where Clark has rightfully said, what the hell has happened? She's just like that gif where the apartment, it's a popular gif, the apartment is on fire, everyone is losing their minds, that guy comes in with the pizza and he's wondering what the hell is going on. That's what it's like for Clark, because it's been a long time, and of course we have a new ruler in the name of Shadeheader, so yeah, it's all kicking off on Sanctum, and I'm really excited for the prospect of a potential clash between Shadeheader and Cadigan, so yeah, I am really excited to jump into this episode. But yeah, a little announcement before we do delve into this episode. So, after the 100, I will be replacing the show, of course, when it comes to an end, with another show that you may or may not be interested in. It's okay if you're not, but yeah, I will be publishing reactions onto YouTube to Once Upon a Time. I've already posted the first episode, the full reaction, on Patreon, and I will be publishing episode 2 later this week. But yeah, like the week after the 100 ends, I'll be starting YouTube reactions to Once Upon a Time, so be on the lookout for that for those who are interested. So yeah, with that said, let's jump into this episode of the 100, episode number 13 of season 7. Let's go.
To recruit your forces to the cause, but unfortunately I have neither the time nor patience to suffer your primitive tribalism.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, that escalate. Oh my god! That escalated! Checkmate, bitch!
She was standing unrestrained by the throne. The only reason she is not dead is she was unarmed.
Oh my god!
Continue the debasement of our species until you're saved like the rest of humanity by the completion of my quest.
Wow.
Refuse this and you die. Right then.
Oh, how the turntables! I wasn't expecting this to be one-sided.
To the key. That's why these two are staying with us. Hurry along. Clark.
Really?
I don't want to be on this infernal moon a moment longer than I have to.
Snap out the conflict bell.
What do you say we wait in the tavern instead?
Oh, what the hell?
You get used
They
to
just
it.
want a bloody drink!
You did good.
All of our friends are missing, and Bellamy is a sheep. So did you.
This connection is ace.
Now, if the blade hit your kidney, there's not much.
I'd say let him bleed out.
Don't tell them. Just say you need band-aids or something for whoever's wearing Daddy's last body suit.
Is this the red toxin?
We need antitoxin. Sun's eclipse.
Yeah,
Oh,
the red
for
sun
Christ's
toxin.
sake.
When that happens, the trees release a toxin
That
that
drives everything mad. I'm aware.
Oh no, it's gonna go from bad to worse.
How can you be shit?
You're special. You were given a glimpse of what comes next, just as I was.
They all think I'm crazy.
And so we ignore their judgments, and we save them anyway.
For all mankind.
I don't like this cult bell. Snap out.
Wait.
Stop, or in 3 seconds this kid is fatherless. 1.
Come on, faster! Get faster!
Turn on the damn lights or I cut this guy.
Oh, what a good move, Maury. Kid, you did good.
Different connections.
Gabriel, you engineered memory drives to hold entire
That is the key.
consciousness. On Skyrim, you used a damn Etch-a-Sketch to watch the Colin Benson show. Surely you can
Wow.
break some Allegiance tech to pull data off the flame. You can solve the mystery of the stone. The last war.
It's not worth it, Gabriel.
We came across the stars to save the human race. Now's your chance.
This is it. It's so it's the temptation is there, especially in the form of Josie. So
Antitoxin from the farmhouse.
For your daughter.
Enough for all of us. But yes, I was thinking of
dude, we're in the middle of a crisis at the minute. The key is the least. The flame is. The flame is the least important shit going on in this crisis. You're lucky to be alive. Oh. Hooks for all. Oh no, 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 Raven. Oh.
For all mankind.
She's not gonna say it. She's not brainwashed into this cult. It's a cult. Nikki's gonna be right behind her. Yeah.
Patch used to say returning to the scene of a crime is like a fish that was caught and released.
Oh my god!
I want to hear you say what you did. Here it is.
This bitch has...
Cry while you confess your sins. The Grim Reaper will wait. I killed him. I knew radiation was leaking in. I sent them. It should have been me. It'll bring you peace. Do it, Nikki.
It won't. It won't bring him back.
Please. I have a better idea. You live with what you've done.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't blame me, Raven. Ooh. Just seeing all of them there for her, just... Ooh.
And that one, you got the others on your side. Now, if only you could get the antitoxin to the shepherd, then you'd all be heroes. I can take you to the lab.
Oh! Oh! Go on, Indra! Look at Indra go like a boss! Yeah, rookie mistake. Bloody hell, Indra! I love this. Good teamwork.
Looks like we missed all the fun.
Done by Gabriel.
Indra?
Put her out that pain. Ooh, I like that fade effect there. That was really, well done. Oh.
I don't need to kill you, because you're already dead.
He's bleeding out. Let him die slowly.
No one treats him.
Wasn't planning on it.
What is it? What's wrong?
Oh?
We are. I'm sorry.
Oh! Oh! Oh no! Great move,
Helmets off
Gabriel!
and weapons down.
Go and hope to.
No.
Put down the gun. Take it!
Oh sh- Oh!
Don't lose faith.
It is all kicking off.
But I have. You. That doesn't matter to you, though, does it? Disciple Blake.
Oh.
So much for together.
Oh, my heart.
Let's go.
Belle, come.
Come now. Oh, I know, rip him up clean. You get clean. I ain't be like.
Oh my god.
Maddie isn't in danger. I'll make sure of that. Than any of us.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Do this.
You're not gonna shoot me, Clark. The bridge will close. You should go.
Not without that book.
Bellamy, please.
Yourself. We need to keep this safe for the ship.
Me too.
Oh my god. Did that just fuck? Did did that just? Did that just happen? This was Lexa all over fucking again. Like, that just came out of the fucking blue. And here's the thing, I'm not pissed over the prospect that, because I accepted Bellark wasn't happening. So I'm not pissed about that. It's literally Lexa 2.0 all over again. Removing the whole bury your gaze thing. It was the fact that Lexa, a character that had such strength behind her, got such a fucking stupid ass death. And they couldn't do this shit with Bellamy. Yeah, I'm just pissed. I just stated on Twitter I'm pissed, and fellow reactor Liam Duke, check him out. I'm sure he's not happy about this either. He's saying, I'm hoping for some timey-wimey reversal. But, you know, this is fucking stupid. This is fucking backwards. Like, this is it. Bellamy, like, you brought him back in, like, episode 11. And you have him, you have him go through a complete change. He's still, like, he's still on good terms with his friends. But it's not the feeling isn't mutual. I don't know. I think I'm too angry to just be emotional at this moment because it's such a stupid ass death. Like, he couldn't go out being a hero. You brought him back for 2 episodes and then kill him off with his friends just not being on his side. You couldn't have him go out on a heroic note. I'm okay with Bellamy dying. It's just how it happened. Like Lexa, I would be okay with how she died. She could have gone out like a warrior, but this is what I'm saying. It's Lexa 2.0 all over again. Except remove the fact that, except remove the bury your gaze. It's the fact that you have 2 strong characters, 2 characters who have made a huge impact on the show, and you give them the most pointless, stupidest death of all time. Like, Bellamy should have gone out in a blaze of glory, if anything. And here's the thing, I was predicting, I think I was predicting in the last episode that Bellamy's going to die, probably by the end of this season. This is not how I saw this shit going down. And I might have, people not happy about the way, I am, discussing about this. But I'm not going to be like, okay, well, I'm not going to, sugarcoat the death. I'm going to say what it is, because that's my honest opinion, and I'm always going to give out honest opinions. That was... Like I said, at this moment, I think I'm too angry to be emotional. It hurts. Especially the heart over the head. And, that seemed to be the case, because logic wasn't applied in this. Bellamy couldn't go out like a hero. Couldn't have his... This is it. It's such... Oh, it's so fucked. Yeah, Bob couldn't be around for, that many episodes, I guess. But what is the point in... Okay, here's 2 episodes where Bellamy becomes a part of the cult. You just fucked it up. And... I just feel so bad for those who've read the books. Again, Bellark, for the show purpose, I knew it was not going to happen. I would have loved to have seen it happen, but... Yeah. But... I feel... I haven't read the books, but I do have a sense that their stories ended 100 times more better than this. Oh, boy. Oh. Don't get me wrong, it hurts, but... Like I said, I'm so pissed with how with how butchered that was. So much for family, though. Like I said, I'm okay with the idea that Bellamy dies. I would take Clark dying. I would take Bellamy dying. It's just the way you play it out. That's the problem. On paper, okay. Execution... Yeah. And this is the thing, Octavia... she should have been there. If Bellamy's going out, Octavia should have been there. And this was the main complaint with Arrow. A lot of people were a bit peeved that... Well, I won't... Well, skip ahead if you want to avoid spoilers for the final season. But, people were peeved about the aspect that Diggle wasn't there when Oliver died. Because of the connection they shared. And Octavia, when was the last time they had a scene together? A scene that helped their arc. Because we had them, okay, the brother and sister, good terms, then they had the fallout, and then things were going on the up. When was the last scene of the pair of them together that really helped their arc? I think it was some point last season or whatever. And that got thrown in the garbage, so... yeah. I want to talk about other bits about this episode, but I'm so pissed. I'm so angry with how they handled that death. It's literally Lexa 2.0 all over again. And this is the thing, I'm forgiving in the aspect that Lexa did get a good send-off in the final episode. Like, the last we saw of her was how she should have went out. Her being a warrior and protecting Clark. So, in some aspect, I'm not completely over the way that Lexa did die, but I'm forgiving in the nature that, like, she did come back one last time, to help Clark and defend her, and she went out like a warrior that time. As Liam Duke said, unless they pull some timey-wimey shit, that is probably going to be the lamest death of the 100. And some might, like, have, like, again, some kind of forgiveness, because Bellamy's not on the stature of Lexa. But it's just the way things played out. Like, Bellamy, he's gone from the first episode. Oh, he appears at the end of episode 5. Oh, is he dead? I don't think so, because nobody know death, etc. Oh, it's episode 11. Oh, this is how Bellamy's here. And then we have one episode with him back in the present where he's a sheep. Next episode, he dies. It's all so stupid. Like, what's the point if Bob could be around for those, like, until the very end? What's the point in throwing in? Like, what would have worked better is if you had the episode 5 ending, but that is Bellamy's actually, like, Bellamy's actual death. You had the episode 5 ending where he does something noble and sacrifices himself in this episode in order to... I'm pissed, and I'm prepared for people like not being too pleased with my thoughts. It was very enjoyable. It's just that final scene overshadows this episode, and not in a good way. Because I'm just really pissed with the way that they handled it, with how they handled his plot this season, with how rushed it was. And I feel like it's a real smack in the face. So... but I will be very interested to read the opinions on this, because I'm pissed. It seems like people on Twitter are pissed. And just to reiterate, this has nothing to do with Bellark. Like, Bellark is a ship that I was heavily on board with. And even after the whole real-life debacle with Eliza and Bob, I tried to, like, subside to that because the actors are not the characters, etc. So this has nothing to do with the fact that, okay, well, because like I said, coming into this season, I was prepared with the aspect that Bellark was not going to happen, and that was okay, because that's not the be-all, end-all of this show. But it, like I said, it's the way... and it's not the fact that Bellamy died, because like I said, I'm okay... on paper, it would be really, really interesting. And I think it would be very... it would be well done. It's just the execution. Yeah. It's Arrow Season 4 all over again. It's Lexa all over again. Like, here's the thing. Like, as well as the fact that Jason, like, played onto the whole bury your gays, the way Lexa went out was atrocious. She shouldn't have died. Like a character like Lexa should not have died by a stupid stray bullet wound. That was an accident. She should have died like a warrior, like the warrior she was. Same with Bellamy. The way that this played out, the way his story came together, it's just a mess. So, and here's the thing, I don't know, but part of me feels like if she shot him in the shoulder or the knee or whatever, yeah, that would have made things even better. Like, take care of the two guys or whatever. Just don't kill the fucking bloke. Don't kill your best friend, your family, but... Oh, I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. Like, the emotions are probably gonna hit me at some point. It's just like right after the episode. But did she not get the book? I don't think she got the book as well. Like, she shot him. That's the thing, she needed the book. So I don't think she got the book as well. So what's the fucking... Oh my god. Why... Why? This is like the worst. Ugh. So yeah, apart from those, like, that final minute where just things shit the bed, it was a very solid episode. I really loved the Raven and Nikki scene. Like I said, the fear in Raven was... I have to transition, because if not, I'm gonna... Yeah, the fear in Raven was very palpable and well done, and you could hear the softness in the voice, the tension, and just the way that Nikki said, "You get to live your sins," is yeah, which is a very, very bold move of her, like, because we didn't want Raven to die, and she's been so trigger happy to put an end to Raven, and yeah, sorry if I'm not as concentrative in the review aspect as I normally am. I'm just, like I said, I think that moment is gonna overshadow how great this episode was. I really thought this was a really great episode, and then that final moment happens, and it just, yeah, it's really disappointing. So, because I really like the idea that everyone came to Raven's aid as well. Like, after Nikki walked out, everyone went to comfort Raven and gave her that hug that she deserves, because Raven's a character who's been through so much, and yeah, she needed that support when she was fearing for her life. So yeah, it was also really great to have the Red Sun toxin play. Like, that's a thing that hasn't been explored for quite some time, so it was great to see that aspect kind of put a bit of a kicker for the characters, especially Gabriel, which saw the return of Josie. And I really like the when they had the antitoxin, when they gave it to Indra when she was seeing her mother, you saw the text fade out, mirroring the effects working on Indra. So I really thought that was a nice touch there. And I also liked the bit of interaction with Raven and Murphy as well. And I just love how much they've grown as well. But I wasn't expecting things to escalate like it did in the first part of the episode, like before the intro, with Cadigan was prepared and managing to this is it, my comment about, checkmate to Shadeheader was very well done, because, he's a guy who's always prepared, and Cadigan was 10 steps ahead, and you, like, Shadeheader even bolted it. And there we go. And I'm wondering if he's gonna, like, remain to die. So yeah, that will be very, very interesting if he does slowly die out with, well, Bellamy's dead, so yeah. But overall, I thought this was a great episode. Like, exclude that bullshit ending. I thought this was a good episode. So yeah, I'm just seeing the replies. Like, someone said, "I see you've seen the episode. Twitter has been insane," and I don't blame them. Like, whether you're a shipper or not, whether you liked Bellamy, or whether you like, because I started off not liking Bellamy, and then he grew. But whatever the case, it was bullshit. That's it. I'm just seeing, like, Liam's picture of the season 5 finale, and now that stings so much. Like, this is it. If you want to get the people emotional, if you want them to bawl their eyes out, this is not the way to do it, Jason. But you know what? You fucked up, so it's on you. So yeah. Like, this is it. I would have been happy with the way with Bellamy dying, sacrificing himself, redemptive or whatever, be the hero. It's just the way that things played out. Yeah. So yeah, exclude that bullshit ending, because that was asinine. Yeah, I thought this was a good episode. I really loved how, like I said, the Red Sun Toxin played an instrumental role. And not just that, though, but this whole situation got Shadeheader and Indra working together, and Indra was going to go for the kill, but she was better than that, and she realized, I mean, this, like, I can at least have you die quick, slowly, like you deserve, than just putting you out of your misery. So, and I gotta say, Indra's been killing it. I think she's, like, her and Murphy have been my favorite characters this season. They have shone so much. They have been absolutely amazing, and like, I'm glad that Indra's getting her moment in the sun, because we didn't see her much last season. And Murphy, he's developed over the course of the seasons. Like, I started off, like, he started off being my worst character in terms of, like, I hated him so much, he was an absolute dick, and now I'm coming into the final season, and I love his character so much, he's my favourite, so... And I'm glad that Indra's, like I said, getting her moment in the sun, because after her absence in season 6, it's fully deserved. Just gonna put this there for my outro thing. But yeah, apart from that bullshit ending, this was quite a good episode. I'm just expecting, like, next episode, of course, we're gonna finally find Gaia. See, it was just good all the way around, like, with the Red Sun Toxin, with the beginning, with Raven's story, and how, I guess that kind of came full circle with her and Nikki. Because she was so hell-bent, wasn't she? And, yeah. It was pretty good stuff, and, yeah, I liked the exploration of, like, Indra and her mother. Like I said, Indra and Murphy, favourite characters this season. They've come a long way. Especially, like I said, with the fact that Indra wasn't there much last season, and she's getting her moment in the sun. weird. My hair's just, yeah. No, but, yeah. There is actually one thing that I think I did notice, in regards to the, final scene, which I won't talk any more about regarding how much I hate it, because I've issued my, how I'm more angry than emotional, but, glossing over the book, I think it's kind of been alluded that the drawings in the book are like visions, and I'm not sure if that was it looked like it, but there was a picture of what looked like to be Lexa. I wasn't so sure, but it looked like it was Lexa. I'll try and go back to the episode. But yeah, it looked like it was Lexa, and she was standing next to an anomaly stone. And like I said, I think the way that this is done is that it's more vision based. So if that means Lexa is coming back in some capacity, I would welcome that with open arms, because at this moment that seems to be like the only salvageable thing for the finale. I mean, there's still going to be a lot of weight regarding the season with the stupid death that that Bellamy had, but if there's any... It's not loading. Oh, there we go. If there is any way that Lexa can show up, I'll take that. Just seeing Bellamy's death again, because yep, just pain me even more. Why don't we? So I'm close to it. I'll show it again just in case. But I was going through a mixture of like emotions, because you know Clark had Bellamy at gunpoint, and you know, it was all kicking off, and you were wondering what direction are they going to go down with, and yeah, so come on, let's get back to it. I'll show it in some capacity. There we go. Okay, I'm here. So where is it? This bit that I'm talking about right here, and it does look like an anomaly stone. That does look like Lexa. So, you know, like I said, make of that as, well, I didn't say it, but, like, make of it as you will. So, yeah, but, yeah, good episode for the most part. It's just sad that the final shitfest of a minute, or final few minutes, overshadowed this episode in the aspect that it was unwarranted. It was disgraceful, and yeah, Jason's an idiot. That's all I'm gonna say. It's fucking stupid. I mean, you fucked up once and you fucked up again, so yeah. He knows how to pick them, doesn't he? In terms of like offing characters, give the great ones. Give the great ones, you know, a shit death, and yeah, could have gone out in a blaze of glory, but no. So that's it. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!